there's going to be a lot of interest in a lot of gold developers. It's a question of how do you stand out, because it's fairly low grade. It's not a particularly big project, so the mid and large caps are not going to be looking at you. So what's your plan for growth for this company? What are shareholders buying into?
Well, in the short term, you're buying into Goldfields. That's our main story. That's where we're going to focus. We're not going to confuse shareholders with lots of different assets where we have this vast portfolio. We're going to have a real focus that's got a catalyst, and we're going to move that project forward as quickly as we can. Obviously, creating a good project, you're going to have lots of favorable opportunities, outcomes down the road, and that's going to create value for shareholders. At Athona, it's a fantastic project, great asset. It's not as advanced as Goldfields. We can't move that down the development pathline as quickly, the exploration pathline. So we currently looking at that project in detail. We're looking at the data, pulling it apart. There's a lot of opportunity, a lot of value to be unlocked, lots of exploration potential, development upside. And we're looking at various options to advance that, and we may not advance that necessarily ourselves. We might look to find a suitable partner that can advance that project for us. And that's obviously finding the right person in the right company, the right operational capability, financial capability as well.
Now or down the line?
There's certainly been a lot of interest in the project going back prior to me joining, and currently it's a great asset. The people who know about it know it's a good project. So there's certainly interest in it, and we just need to look at evaluating potentially a suitable partner, and then seeing how that unfolds over the coming months here.
Plus, you don't have the money to do too much with it yourself.
Well, that's right. Capital is valuable to us, shareholder capital. So we want to really allocate that where, in the short term, we can use that effectively. And, at Athona, we certainly, see the value to do that, but not at the same time necessarily. And that's where I think the value could be in sharing some of that risk with another suitable partner and focusing our story on Goldfields in the short term.
And so what happens to the team down there? Would you look to partner? What sort of deal would you be looking for, or have you even thought that far ahead?
We're open to various options at this stage. It could be anything from an outright acquisition, where we could use, if there's some cash in that, cash and shares, we can use some of that to even fund Goldfields in the shorter term. We'd also be open to earn-in option agreements. There's been earn-in option agreements on the project in the past. Kinross was there 2007 to 2009, and they did the last real significant work in terms of drilling on the project. So there's been those types of arrangements in the past, and we'd certainly look to attract a partner to do something similar in future.
Okay, so with the recent bump in the share price, where do you think the market's attributing value? Are they giving you any credit for Mexico, Athona?
Absolutely. I think there is value in there. It's hard to answer that question. I mean, we don't have analyst coverage yet. It's still early days for us. So it's hard to see exactly where the market's putting the value. I think the value is in our story of having two advanced projects and having a plan for one of them in the near term with another one, a little bit down that pipeline.
Two advanced projects. Okay. Do you seriously think these are advanced projects?
Well, we consider them advanced exploration projects in that sense.
Gotcha.
We're not a junior explorer. We're not going out and doing greenfields exploration. We've got two assets with resources, and we're looking to expand those resources and take those projects through development stages to de-risk them.